Are you tired of boring old traditional schools? Do you feel that your child deserves an education that puts him above and beyond his peers? Does your child annoy you with his lack of insightful conversation and poor social skills? Well, have we got the school for you. Welcome to the Jon Voight Leadership Academy for Boys and Girls, located in scenic Crackerville, Montana. This school, made possible by funds generously donated by the Academy Award-winning actor and star of films such as Midnight Cowboy and Deliverance, has sought since 1997 to bring out the best in our nation's children. Our mission statement has always been to ensure that knowledge, wisdom, and coolness gets passed on to the younger generation in order to enable them to become productive members of society and be more fun to hang around. Built to handle the current enrollment of over 5,000 students, the school, located on 372 acres of land donated by Jon Voight's daughter Angelina Jolie, is made up of 3 interconnected complexes named after the biblical wise men Balthazar, Caspar, and Melchior, reflecting grades K through 5, 6 through 8, and 9 through 12 respectively. The campus is laid out in a pattern representing the Tree of Sephiroth, the path one must follow in Jewish mysticism in order to reach divinity, where students start at the lowest level of the campus and work their way towards the top as they ascend through the grade levels. The Jon Voight Leadership Academy for Boys and Girls prides itself on its progressive views. By placing a strong emphasis on child-centered learning, students are able to collectively guide the course of their education by participating in a democratic environment that values the opinion of every child. The teachers give the students options on what they would like to study, incorporating the students' personal interest into their education, while also ensuring that essential skills such as math and science are included. To aid in grouping compatible individuals together, students take a personality test upon enrolling in the school, which helps to identify individual strengths and weaknesses. Individualized assessments will be administered every 2 weeks, which determine whether the child has successfully acquired knowledge in the fields of reading, science, and math, as guided by supplemental materials provided to the student. To ensure that no child is left behind, the Jon Voight Leadership Academy is one of the few institutions in the world to boast a 5-to-1 teacher-student ratio. Any discrepancies between children's performance is quickly addressed by reinforcement exercises. Students will be assigned tasks that require both individual work as well as cooperation within a group setting in order to foster socialization. The rules of the Jon Voight Leadership Academy are simple and easy to follow. Rule 1 is don't be a jerk. Rule 2 is to respect the teachers. Rule 3 is to not be afraid to learn. Rule 4 is that no pudding shall be served unless the students have fully consumed their meats. Rule 5 is no fighting between students, unless of course it is supervised by an authorized member of the staff. One thing not tolerated at the Jon Voight Leadership Center for Boys and Girls is disruption of the learning process. All students are expected to know how to properly behave in a classroom environment. In order to facilitate this process, all students are fitted with shock collars during class time that can be activated remotely by the teacher, delivering a minor but impactful shock to the student, helping to promote behavior modification. Parental agreement with the shock collar policy is a requirement upon enrollment, and waivers must be signed before the student is accepted. Relationships will be established between this teacher and students through discourse and friendly banter, and all teachers are required to care about what the child has to say so that the student will come to trust the teacher. The curriculum will promote social justice by covering concepts familiar to individuals living in a democracy. Works by pioneers of thought such as Benjamin Franklin, Leo Tolstoy, and Kurt Vonnegut will be encouraged. In keeping with the biblical principles the institution was founded upon, punishment will be restored, requiring the person at fault to make amends for his actions in a way agreed upon by both parties. This helps promote social responsibility and consideration of the ramifications of one's actions. The Jon Voight Leadership Academy for Boys and Girls prides itself on maintaining the highest standards of quality. All furnishings are replaced yearly and all supplies are provided for both teachers and students. The teachers are highly compensated for their work, commanding average salaries of $200,000 a year. Sadly, due to a mix-up at the post office, we are currently unable to provide insurance coverage for our employees at this time. So what do you say? Are you ready for your child to make the next step towards becoming a healthy, responsible, drug-free adult? Then choose the Jon Voight Leadership Academy for your kid today. The only school endorsed by famed Hollywood actor, Jon Voight.